I learned the hard way. Not all love stories have a happy ending.
Welcome back to the Celebrity Circle, where we tell the latest Hollywood gossip. In this episode, we are going to unpack a situation that is getting a lot of people talking. Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, and Alex Rodriguez. How did J-Lo's life daydream become embarrassing? And why is A-Rod, her ex, secretly enjoying every moment of it? We will tell you all about it, but before that, give this video a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this one in the future.
It broke my heart to see that she had been hurt.
I know it was pretty devastating to her to have her marriage.
Jennifer Lopez, an iconic superstar noted for her sublime career, her stunning beauty, and not to overlook her dramatic life-love story, now is in a situation that no one could have ever thought of. A friend of the singer has leaked that this entire situation is a huge mess, and it is J-Lo who is going through the most, not letting anyone know about it.
I know it was pretty devastating to her to have her marriage end, to have really what she had always wanted to come apart, to not be what she dreamed it would be.
It was just a short while ago when Ben and J-Lo finally got back together in a fairy tale manner. Right after her very public breakup with her former fiancé, Alex Rodriguez, in April of the year 2021, J-Lo did not waste much time before dating someone else. And the lucky person this time was Ben Affleck, a man whom she had loved deeply before.
Feeling so lucky. It's not often you get a second chance at true love. We feel very lucky.
The duo had a really fast re-meeting. They went from spending nights together to getting married in the blink of an eye, not only once but twice. Their story of love felt outrageously scripted. First, they eloped in Las Vegas, and later yet they celebrated their wedding at Ben's Georgia residence with a stunning dinner party. For J-Lo, this was really serious, and she didn't hold back her feelings even from the public. But seemingly, the fairy tale has ended now, so J-Lo has to deal with the shit show that is her love life. Insiders say that Ben is the one who hasn't initiated the filing process of the divorce as of yet, choosing to shield her from further public embarrassment. What a contrast, given that he was the one who insisted on giving it another try. At that time, she went deep with Ben, singing her heartfelt songs. She danced on stage, recounting the ups and downs her life had taken with her most beloved man. And a documentary that was shot, which was one of the many ways she showcased her love for the actor. However, the same love story may be the reason the hold of love in their relationship loosened and they fell into the worst position. Neither of them have made a public announcement yet, for fear that the news about their relationship, which has been so public and so riddled with scandals, would not just be painful, it would be embarrassing.
When my marriage fell apart and having to go to the set every day, and work is a blessing and a curse at that moment. I remember being on the set and being in my dressing room and not feeling like I could get up in the morning, and there's just no pain like that.
Not only did the breakup happen, but also J-Lo and Ben weren't the only ones affected. 5 kids are part of this whole mess, and that's where things get even more complicated. J-Lo is a devoted mother to her twins, Max and Em, who she had with her ex-husband, Mark Anthony. The actress had also bonded with Ben's kids, particularly his oldest daughter, Violet. The main purpose was to deal with their families in a single-way unit, and therefore it was planned as a happy family time. Unfortunately, things are not turning out the other way. Sources say that J-Lo hasn't fully accepted that it's over between her and Ben, partly because of the children. She knew what was at stake when they decided to merge their lives together. There's so much more on the line than just their personal relationship. It's about the family they were building, the bonds they were creating. And now, all of that is being torn apart. What's more, Ben seems to be holding back on filing for divorce to avoid making things even worse for J-Lo. He's reportedly very protective of her, even as their relationship crumbles. But this protective stance isn't making things easier, it's dragging out the inevitable, leaving everyone in a state of limbo. There is one person who could not have been happier about this whole situation, and that is J-Lo's ex, Alex Rodriguez. But hold on for a second before we go on and tell you about what he said. Do us a favor and share this video with a friend who might enjoy our content. While J-Lo is cleaning up after her relationship with Ben, There is someone else who just happens to watch all this drama from the sidelines with a mix of interest and, well, let's be honest, satisfaction. Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod, who once envisioned spending his remaining years on Earth with J-Lo, was devastated when she called off their engagement and wasted no time moving in with Ben. Sources close to A-Rod said he had been blindsided totally by how fast she moved on. He went from wedding planning to watching the woman he loved marry another man in what felt like the blink of an eye. To make it even worse, J-Lo didn't also hold back in showing off her new romance with Ben. She seemingly took every opportunity to prove to the world that she was happier than ever, leaving A-Rod to pick up pieces of his broken heart. For A-Rod, it wasn't just a breakup, it was public rejection, a signal that he wasn't good enough anymore. So how does A-Rod feel now that J-Lo and Ben's relationship is on the rocks? According to insiders, he isn't crying any tears. Or he might be having a little fun, secretly enjoying that J-Lo's fairy tale romance with Ben didn't turn out to be the happy ending she was hoping for.
That hope, that dream, that fairy tale, with that first time that that dream gets blown to pieces, it's like, well, you feel like you're gonna die.
Of course, A-Rod isn't going to say it publicly. Sources close to him are aware that he was waiting for the day. He never healed from their breakup, and perhaps watching J-Lo face the consequences might be the karma he was expecting.
You feel like you failed. You feel like no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't make it work. You couldn't give your babies a perfect life.
So where does this leave J-Lo and Ben now? Well, the future's pretty dim, to say the least, and no divorce papers have yet been filed, with sources adding that the two aren't even talking to each other at this point. Instead, their business managers are handling the messy details of their separation. But with Ben having recently purchased a home for $20.5 million in Pacific Palisades and their marital residence being put on the market for $68 million, it becomes quite obvious that a split is about to be announced any moment now. This is a devastating blow to J-Lo. She's a lady who has always taken pride in her self-control, her career, and her image. In this particular case, control seems to be slipping through her fingers. As for Ben, he simply seems focused on his job and the kids and is trying to move as smoothly as possible. But even if they move on, what ifs will always be there. Was this relationship a case of being doomed from the start? Did they rush things too fast after reuniting? Or was this just an example of two people who do love each other quite a lot but couldn't find a way to make it work? Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain, this saga isn't over yet. There will be more headlines, more rumors, and more drama as J-Lo, Ben Affleck, and even Alex Rodriguez live their lives in the aftermath of these tumultuous relationships. Thanks for watching The Celebrity Circle. Please like and subscribe to hear about the development of this story and all the juicy celebrity gossip out there. And remember that in Hollywood, drama really never ends.